Greetings and salutations. This is Quiet Sudaku, pissed off the state of Machinations.
Yes, and Denzel here being very unhelpful because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, this microphone. So I just switched motherboards, and I feel like the new sound card in my motherboard. It's really great for like listening, but I feel like it doesn't like my volume is just really hard to manage right now because the higher I bring
Yeah,
it up, the higher I bring it up, the more noise there is. And like the noise raises at a rate faster than my fucking volume.
yeah. I wish I knew how to. You know what? You know
Mm-hmm.
what? This has worked the last few times we've just yelled it. So figure out something first.
Soul, kill me.
Without death.
I'm having to like choke this fucking microphone to be anywhere near as loud as Donzo right now.
I'm a very loud boy. Sorry.
Like I feel like I have to yell into this goddamn thing, but
Well,
uh,
then again, the other thing about it is that remember you have to lower mine just due to my mic being what it is.
oh you'd be you'd be redding out every time you
Oh,
speak if I hadn't lowered your volume.
I know. That's why I'm like, yeah, it's not fair to compare it to my voice because holy shit, it's bad.
Yeah, like it,
Don't be me.
hey man, this only sounds as good as it does because I went into the software, not even my hardware. Like I had to go into my software and add a noise gate to stop the background noise from picking up. And even then, I'm pretty sure it still does when I talk, at least a little bit.
I don't hear it. Then again, like if it outside of like very, very subtle, like you have to have the volume on max to hear it.
You know what, man? I have wine. I'm not even mad.
That always solves it.
I legitimately, I'm not even mad. I have wine. I don't give a fuck. Let's just go.
Yeah,
I mean, other than that, my week was pretty cool. Um, I finally re-platinumed DMC4. So I had platinum,
yes.
or well, I had it on the 360, so I guess you can't call it a platinum. But I got all the achievements in the first version of Devil May Cry 4, and I finally platinumed Special Edition, and I was literally just like I was sitting there. Let me ASMR you. Let me ASMR for just a second. So
You're not a fucking big tit sexy streamer. You can't be doing that.
so like I was just sitting here silently, just clicking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then when I saw that last trophy pop up for that last thing that I had to do, I was just sitting there like jackpots, like
Yeah.
just as loud as I fucking could.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I I'm
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 happy.
not even mad. I'm not
Right.
even mad that I had to go in and fucking beat everything on human mode again, even though that's annoying. Not even mad.
Not at all. Like who play human mode? Says then you look at me and like, shut up. I'm bad at the game. All right.
I'm I'm not even mad that one of the trophies is now finish the fight with Dante with a triple S rank on your style meter. I'm not even mad.
That sounds like a man of perfect calm, like serenity, like just straight up. You're in perfect zen right now.
Oh yeah. I'm I'm so zen. Yeah.
Unlimited zen works.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, I'm glad to hear though.
Yeah, I mean, ooh, that comes later. Hold on. Yeah, there's that, and um, I did a little bit of Netflixing and chilling with the girlfriend,
Of
and
course.
we watched Bird Box, which everyone is raving about for some reason,
Oh,
and
I have absolutely no idea what Bird Box is, so
it
mind giving a small little.
it is a mediocre film which is blown greatly out of proportion by people who do not watch high art that think it's a lot
Oh.
deeper than it is. Um,
Oh.
it's like when it's similar for me to when The Conjuring came out. Like The Conjuring came out and everyone was like, "Oh man, I couldn't sleep after watching this movie." And I'm sitting here like The Ring was scarier than this movie, and that movie's corny as fuck.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's
Mm.
fucking like it's one of those things where it's like I'm trying to remember what was another movie that was like that with me. Movie that was critically loved and I'm like, eh. Uh Freaking I cannot remember the name of the movie right now. Like it's been a moment since I've seen a movie that I haven't really been like, yeah, let's go, because most movies recently have been like, yeah, I want to see, and have either
Yeah.
failed for obvious reasons or just I don't know. I've been really picky with the stuff I watch lately.
Um. So to give you kind of a sneak peek, like the first hour and a half of the movie is not bad. Um, on like as a whole, I would not say that I would not say I am unhappy having watched the movie. It was a movie and I enjoyed most of it.
Yeah.
But um it's one of those things where like the monster just always happens to be there when somebody fucks up.
Oh yeah, always. The monster had fucking Azrael's goddamn like scud punishment. Like you
Yeah.
fucked up, I'm here. What? What?
Yeah, precisely. Like um yeah, it just oh, well, I apologize for that. I forgot that that made noise when I adjusted that. Okay. Anyhow, um yeah, like so there's that they're like really inconsistent in the way they portray like the monster's powers. Um and like they show the monsters having like a physical effect on the world, but then
Oh.
it's explicitly clear throughout the movie that they need you to look at them to do damage to you. So it's just like,
Ah.
why?
Reason why is because Doctor Who.
Yeah. It's well, it's like an opposite Doctor Who. As long as you
Ah.
don't look at it, you're fine.
Okay.
But if you do happen to look at it, go fuck yourself.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Um. So I'm not really sure exactly how to portray this movie. I like would I recommend going to watch it? Yes. If you enjoy making fun of inconsistent movies like we do.
Yeah. If your thing is like you want to go in for that perfect, like this thing was fine art, no flaws, no, just stay away. But if you're like us and you like just picking out the fucking dumb details,
Yeah, like it's not like a movie that like The Room or any of like the weird what's his name David Greer shit that you keep
yeah,
trying to get me to
David.
watch.
It was David Greer was one of them, and the other one was Neil Breen.
Neil Breen. Oh yeah, no, I think I'm thinking of Neil Breen, not David Greer.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean as a whole, like I said, it's not a bad movie per se. It's just really confusing because like the main character, like the main love interest for the main character is like this black veteran guy who's
right.
back from the war in Iraq, and like he makes some of the weirdest, like most questionable decisions that I think I've seen in a movie in a really long time.
Ooh, ooh.
Like, yeah, I'm not even really sure how to categorize this for you, cause Like, all right, we're not ex-military, we're civilians. If you know there are hostile forces outside that can turn people into their puppets, would you A, grab the shotgun and start unloading into the door as soon as you hear a knock on the door? B, keep quiet and pretend like you hadn't heard somebody at the door begging for you to let them in? Or C, and I need you to stay with me here,
Yep.
C, let them in with almost no credulity whatsoever.
Well, they did need help. Didn't you just see like 8 of them be turned to? But we can't turn anyone away. We have to listen to the Shiro Emia way. We have to save everyone in front of us, no exceptions.
There, there. It's not even a thing of like. Oh, sorry about the bump on the mic.
Oh,
Still,
it's fine.
still messing around with this. Like, trying to make. I'm trying to get this pop filter to work, and it's just not. So I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah,
Um.
fair enough.
So like it's not even the Shiro Emiya way of we have to let people in, and they're not even zombies. They're like people that have been turned crazy by looking at the
Ah,
monster.
the crazies. Okay.
Yeah. So like these people can trick you. They still have all the cognitive function. They just their entire purpose for living is to get you to look at the monsters. And most people who look at the monsters immediately kill themselves.
Right.
So it's just like I'm not really sure exactly how I should be taking this. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
uh, hardened veteran soldier man with a heart of gold extends his heart of gold to people that he knows are potential hostiles. I feel like there's a line there.
Yeah, like the thing of Heart of Gold should then snap into military training of, hey, don't fucking get yourself killed, dumbass.
Yeah, so like for our audience, we both know a a black ex-military person. Uh,
I
but
have a lot of them in my family.
yeah, um, in fact, I would say it would probably be rarer for somebody not to know a black ex-military person, but specifically
There.
one of my close friends, who it's epic. Uh,
Yeah.
he he watched this movie and he's just sitting there like, yeah, no, some of this guy's decisions are super questionable. Now, granted, Epic is kind of a sociopath, but that's beside the point.
Right. Right. We're looking at the actions of the movie.
I mean, sure, like, oh, you can't sit there and judge the actions that they took, unless without being in that scenario yourself. Whatever,
Right.
but like, we kind of can though.
Yeah. Like with that one, there's such a thing as just basic human slash survival, like both needs and like situational awareness.
Yeah,
And when they start breaking that really bad, it's like, what the fuck you doing?
yeah. Like, so like for me, I don't think the movie is anything special per se. Um, people and news articles and stuff are talking about, oh, this is the movie that's going to change the face of Netflix, and to that I say, shut up and go watch Bandersnatch.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's more
But
that will change it. I mean, like it's fine. Yeah.
so basically, what Netflix did is they released a movie called Bandersnatch last week, I think, and Bandersnatch takes that interactive movie format that Telltale was doing with Minecraft Story Mode,
Yeah.
and it takes that interactive movie format and plays around with it a little bit by giving you binary, like, left or right choices as you watch the movie, and you get a bunch of different endings depending on the choices that you make.
Ooh.
And the movie has a lot about like alternate realities. Like, it's a fun movie. I don't want to say a whole lot because it kind of is a movie that has to be experienced. Like I would definitely recommend that you and Avison sit down and watch the movie together. Because
Yeah, that,
I
that's
did
my
that with
plan.
Cammy, and yeah, she and
All
I,
right.
yeah, we had a lot of fun watching through it. Um, it, it is one of those things where I really couldn't be bothered to go get all the endings because some of
Oh,
them
yeah, of
are
course not.
so minutely different. But
Right.
I ran into our first ending like 10 minutes after starting the movie,
Holy shit. All right.
and then it sent us back to do choices over again. So like it's not like you have to sit there and watch the movie over again. It literally like
Right.
clip shows the movie for you and then sets you
Right.
back to the choice that sent you to your last ending.
All right. So yeah, if you fuck up bad enough, it's like okay, like let's look back at that again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I'll get in shades of like the old Blaze Blue story where it'll be like, all right, I'm gonna take this one like route that looks that like that's the most opposite of the character you're playing ever. Man, Mike's story mode was two fights. I wonder what the fuck happened.
Oh man.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. You made Taukaka fight Hazama. I wonder what the fuck happened there.
Taukaka got bodied.
Yeah, got the frack.
That's
Me.
that's like I if they ever do like a Fighters 2 and they have like a story mode where you can throw Yamcha up against Jiren, I just want
I,
Jiren to be a one-hit kill. Like
it would have to be like most of the cast would have to be like a one hit kill.
yeah. Um
Like God, that would be hilarious.
so at any rate,
But
how
yeah,
was
that's
your
still cool
weekend?
though.
Or week and
Oh yeah.
change.
First, before I forget, Happy New Year's to everyone. We did not record last week because it was New Year's. We had
We
things to
did do
do.
a stream, but it ended prematurely, and I didn't like record it or anything. So
Yeah, we both did this stream. It was fine. But yeah, we did stream instead. We did what we could with it. But yeah, the week. Well, part of it was me being sick, which sucked. That sucked real
mm-hmm.
bad. I like to say two things when it comes to workplace etiquette. These are very important. Number one, if you are sick, and I mean this, if you are sick, but you're still
Don't
at work,
come to work.
you, I mean, sometimes you have to, especially right now
Uh,
with mandatory, because fuck
yeah,
us. But yeah,
true,
if you have
true.
to, hand sanitizer is your friend. Period.
All the hand sanitizer.
It's like just drown yourself in it. Just get as much as you fucking can.
Yeah,
And the second
I
thing
used to
is,
carry around pocket hand sanitizer all the time.
I normally did. It was that time I didn't because I ran out, and figures when I ran out that happened. And the other thing about it is like, especially if you're coughing and stuff, either face mask or turn the fuck away from me, please,
At the very least,
please.
elbow that shit.
Yeah, yes, at the very least, just like do that at the very least, and then fine. But yeah, I was sick
I
for a
don't know what you're
small,
talking about.
like, let me cough on your fucking face.
Pestilence.
Yeah,
One of the four.
fucking. I wish pestilence was part of fucking goddamn Darksiders. I would be
Yeah,
so curious to see.
they replaced him. They replaced Pestilence with Strife, I think.
Yeah,
And then I think Fury is I whatever the other horseman was.
right. But
It's
it's fine.
Pestilence, War, Death, Famine. Yeah, I think
Famine. Yep.
Fury wound up being. It's either Furious Strife, Furious Famine, and Strife is yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. But
No.
yeah. I was sick for it, but not. But while sick though, I actually got caught up on a few things.
Ooh.
Um. All right. First of all, there was a bunch of fucking animes that I was looking up. Watch more of that Sengoku Basara High School anime. Fucking great.
All right.
Um, finished that one up. Finished up Goblin Slayer.
Uh, Interestingly enough, Mallory and I just started Goblin Slayer today.
All right, your reaction.
Um, so I'm I'm not gonna speak for Kamimoku here because I mean I don't know. Mallory's not here to like speak her own voice, but I
Right.
can say some of the things that were said as we were watching, and
Right.
for me it was just like I'm just sitting there in the first episode and I'm like it gets to the point where the characters are talking about going out and it's oh they're just goblins and I'm like oh you guys are gonna die aren't you like like this show is tropey as fuck
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. Like fucking in the like with the full goddamn lyrics and stuff. The line "roll your d20" is in the fucking goddamn opening.
nice
So yeah, it's gonna be tropey as all blue hell. But you know, with everything, sometimes you just need a good tropey, just relax, have fun, and enjoy type of anime.
I can definitely say I didn't hate it
Yeah, it's a good anime.
like it's I hmm so
It,
it's hard for me because the two of us are also watching Fate Zero, which is just
oh god.
so fucking good on so many levels,
Oh lord, yeah,
and Kill la
yeah,
Kill. So it's like,
yeah.
and like the one thing Mallory pointed out is just like the so Goblin Slayer's helmet is like distressingly awkwardly CG'd at times,
Oh yes.
and and it just
Oh, I cannot wait
looks
for you to get to later.
bad sometimes.
I cannot wait for you to get to later.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
it was pretty cool to watch
yeah,
him.
Fence it was fine. I do have my gripes about the last two episodes, but I will wait for you to get to that point.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah,
now
like,
now I have a time limit.
oh no, there is no rush. You're
No.
watching some good shit. I'd rather you not beat, watch those first.
Well, it's
Um,
those are mostly just to introduce to Cammy. So
right.
uh,
Other
just gonna use her
things like,
fucking screen name
sorry.
and shit interchangeably.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Um, Other things I've been doing is I caught up because I had to. I caught up on like the fucking on the DC show Titans. I remember telling you about the first episode, and that wasn't much of a trash fire as I thought.
So YouTube keeps recommending to me this video called Batman Kills Everyone in the GCPD Titans Episode 11.
Yeah, that's why I had to. That's why I had to fucking like, cause I was at episode 9. I stopped for a bit due to watching everything else, and then seeing that, and I'm like, what the fuck happened in 2 fucking episodes?
Yeah, so like I have seen like clips here and there. I saw
Yeah.
Starfire like losing her fucking marbles and trying to kill Raven.
Yeah.
And
Um.
that entire scene is just as dark and black and dreary as anything else in the goddamn DC extended universe. So I'm just like,
Because it all needs to be
whatever.
in blue fucking tint.
Right? The entire goddamn show looks like it's been put through a blue filter. What the fuck?
No. So yeah, that was the thing I wanted to get at with this, and also the whole thing about Batman killing everyone. That's a dream sequence. That's not exactly what happens.
Okay. Yeah,
So
thanks
trust me.
deceptive YouTubers.
Yeah, that's why that is why I needed to look at it the most because I was like, hold on, they have taken some liberties, but they have not went that far.
Especially not if this is intended to take place the in the extended universe that has Batfleck in it. Well, I guess
Yeah.
had Batfleck. I guess he's gone.
Yeah. Do.
Who are we gonna get to
Wait.
play Batman? Because fucking what's his name's not gonna come back and do it.
Yeah, Affleck is like, fuck you.
Well, Affleck and what's his name from the Dark Knight trilogy? He's not gonna do it either.
Oh yeah, Kristen Bale? Hell no.
Yeah, I kept wanting to call him Christopher Nolan, even though that's the guy who directed those movies.
I fucking that'd be hilarious.
Christopher Nolan casts his OC as new Batman.
Yeah, let's go. Fucking wouldn't be the worst one.
Uh,
But,
me,
but yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
I'll just sum up my thing with Titans real quick. Okay, series, not worth the fucking app. However, if you know a friend has foreign Netflix like I do, you watch it there.
Uh,
But yeah, like honestly, again, not worth the app. I don't like them with the app. But okay, series. It's not. I would say you'll
it's
need to
not
be
a
a
trash
hard
fire.
DC fan. Yeah, it's not what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be absolute trash.
That's
It
almost
was.
worse.
I would have enjoyed it if it was that.
No, I mean like the fact that it's not trash is almost worse in a way.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like that thing was so destroyed by its fucking own fucking first trailer.
Fuck Batman.
Fuck Batman. It's like fucking. They
You don't
they
you don't set tone harder than that.
yeah they tripled down so hard to never show that again.
Uh, well,
But yeah,
if that's the end of your week, I have a pretty good
well,
transition into the next thing.
yeah, there was nothing else with the week outside of talking about FF14. That was all with the week. So yeah,
How much progress have you made in FF14?
29.
Level 29. Nice. You're pretty close to being a bard then.
Yep. And also the free company has increased because let me make sure I get the names correctly here. Um Fully, Odin, Sarah, and So have all joined our free company.
Oh my god, Soul and Odin joined our free company?
Yeah.
Shit. Nice.
So yeah, we're getting people, and Odin, I forgetting his I know his name is Watcher on the PSN. I don't remember his real name, so I'm just gonna say Watcher.
Yes.
Uh, on his old thing, on his old like well before he came to this one, oh boy, we called him Daddy Warbucks for a reason. It was like, man, I only could bring 15 million in this one. I'm like, how much did you have? You don't need to know, nigga. How much you have?
That reminds me of like every week our fucking free company has a goddamn. By the way, anyone on the Genova server, Black Waltz, come join us. We will raid together and be amazing.
We're the cool
Um,
people.
um,
What with them other people? Fuck.
but like, yeah, Istari hosts like a goddamn multi-million gil fucking jackpot every goddamn week, and it's just like, where are you guys getting all this fucking gil from?
You don't need to know about it.
We're selling we're selling crystal on the down low. Not crystal meth, just crystals.
Yeah, straight up crystal. Don't worry about it.
So um,
Yep.
well, I'll just use my old thing, even though I was gonna say. So
Hey,
Titans
go
isn't
go
the
go.
worst. Speaking of not being the worst version of a thing, let's
Oh
talk about
yeah.
let's start talking about AAA nonsense again. I
Yeah.
I I kind of want Black Ops 4, but
Okay.
man,
Here's the thing. I have played Black Ops 4, and I will say flat out, it is a great game. It is a fantastic game. It is being thrown through the ground due to Activision.
of course it is. It was never not going to have microtransactions because COD points creep their way into every fucking Call of Duty since like what? Goddamn Ghosts, I think? Was the first one that had more
Either
like the
Ghost or one of
shitty
the late Modern Warfares.
I don't remember the COD points for cosmetics thing being a really big thing until like either Ghosts or Black Ops 3.
That was before Black Ops 3. I remember that. So
Yeah,
probably Ghost.
but uh
Yeah, it
so what
was.
tell us what is Activision doing to Black Ops 4?
Well, they of course brought in their normal hard conga line of transactions and making it so you have to grind harder in the game to even get most of the some of the cosmetic stuff. Having the battle pass that is pretty much Fortnite's battle pass, but makes you grind more, and it's set
Yeah.
to an area that unless you're playing the entire day, you need to spend money to get some things.
Wow.
Like I know you want that snowball thing. Do you have 50 hours like to play this game? No. Well, it's just $5. Just go buy it, fucker.
Man, yeah, like that's only $10 an hour. I mean, that's a yeah,
It's a
that's
fucking job.
what I get paid.
Like fuck. Like that's like God. But this right here, this dot you see, may indeed be one of the most egregious things of all time. Now, in shooting games, you need your sights, you need your reticle, you need to be able to know where you're shooting at. It's very
Yes.
important. And most of the time people go for fancy bullshits like skulls, flaming hearts, fucking elaborate bullshit. Activision and their infinite greed decided we're gonna make you pay for the basic fucking reticle.
Oh yeah. I mean, Activision's greed, it doesn't really just stop there.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it is that you see that there's like 50 COD points, which is I think it's like 50 cents or a dollar. I cannot remember exactly. I don't
Yeah,
remember how it
I
is.
want to say it's $1 per 100. I think
Okay, so
it translates
yep,
pretty directly.
so 1 to 100. Okay, so so it's 50 cents. However, the way you buy COD points, the smallest one is $2.50.
Oh,
Fuck them.
oh
Fucking
boy.
hate like Activision has good games. Fucking stop. Also, I didn't put this with it, but I want to at least say this real quick because this is showing how toxic Activision has been.
Hmm.
I think it was on the 31st or 30th of December. They had to announce that one of their fucking CFOs, their chief financial officers, was leaving Blizzard or leaving Activision. One of the two, probably both. But yeah, leaving them and like going to go. Just he's been there for about 8 years. Probably just leaving. And then was announced, oh hey, nah, I was getting a job with Netflix. That's where they fired me because I was with Netflix now.
Uh,
And so they got a new CFO. And then on the 4th, that CFO left to go with Square Enix.
you guys can't keep a financial officer to save your goddamn life, can you?
Yeah, like that's not a good sign. Like if it was like, all right, like someone with like a PR department person, fine, that
Uh,
happens. Like like wow, like Capcom lost like fucking Combo Fiend, that happens. A PR person can leave, you will still be fine. You can't fucking run through two fucking CFOs and be fine.
yeah, you're. Mm, yeah, I don't know. Like, on one hand, it gives me hope that maybe somebody with a little bit of goddamn sense will come into the position, but then it's like, no, the other execs at Activision, they're not interested in that. They just want to satiate their lust for money. That's all they fucking care about.
Right.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know. It on one hand, like I hope the gaming industry changes, but I have very little faith that it's going to.
Right.
Um,
It's one of those weird things that like it. There's a reason why like certain crashes and stuff are necessary.
so speaking of Activision,
Mm.
we can talk about Activision for a second.
Oh my god,
Because
EA.
EA, yeah, Count Dooku's coming to Battlefront 2. You know that game everyone abandoned.
Yeah, the game that they fucking left in the goddamn dust.
What else is going on with Battlefront 2, Donso?
Battlefront 2 is where my information is a little bit lackluster. I will fucking admit.
I don't
But
know. They
if
haven't released any new games that we would bitch about, would they?
well, well about that. I don't know what games they released, but I do know about a certain game that they had to release more microtransactions that immediately got removed from.
It's Battlefield.
Yep, I know. I meant like I'm going to get to Battlefield. I'm gonna get
Is it?
there.
Oh,
Actually,
is it actually not Battlefield? Because I that's
yeah,
what I assumed you were
there's
going with this.
Battlefield is one of them. We're gonna get there. That's the grand piece de resistance.
Oh man,
The other one was our good old punching bag Command and Conquer Rivals. You know, the thing that makes me
oh,
hate existence.
I love Command and Cockboy Rivals. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, well, one of the newer updates decided, balancing, fuck you. Our storyline between the GDI and Nod, kiss my ass. We're gonna put in Pleasant tanks and Apocalypse tanks into the fucking game that they're not a part of. Oh my god. This is gonna be for maybe one other person, so I'm sorry for everyone else that has to listen to this. There's two different major storylines when it comes to Command and Conquer. The regular Command and Conquer, the Tiberian storyline, and then there's Red Alert. Red
Red
Alert is a
Alert is the one
completely
I'm
different
familiar
storyline.
with.
Yeah, that's a completely different storyline. Has nothing to do with the fucking Tiberian shit. And the Pleasant tank and the Apocalypse tanks are the two major tanks of the Allies and the Soviets of that game. Not the
Yeah.
straw man. It'd be fine. No balancing.
Well,
Fuck you.
because like, isn't the thing behind Red Alert that basically like it's an alternate timeline created when someone used Tiberium to go back in time and try to get an advantage in the Tiberium Wars, but accidentally like multiple universe theory, and then like yeah, you know.
Um, Almost. It's actually kind of counter opposite. That's how the Tiberium thing went. The Command and Conquer, they don't have Tiberium there. They have ore because the Tiberium meteor never hit.
Oh.
So yeah, pretty much the Red Alert series is always about like, all right, so what happens if that Tiberium meteor just never hit, and then we still have to deal with our dumb bullshit?
So what you're saying is they should just start adding all sorts of crossover stuff to try to, you know, save the game. And by the end
Yeah,
of its life cycle, it'll just be Command and Conquer's Bad Fur Day rival schools.
you say that, but I would kind of want that. I
It'd
would
be more
kind of
entertaining
want
than it
that.
is now.
Yeah, I would really want that. Like, if you're gonna be a trash fire, just go all out.
Seriously, just fucking.
Just fuck it. Just put fucking like goddamn Banjo Kazooie in the Brotherhood of Nod outfit. Let's just go for it. But yeah, on to the
Put Crash
Battlefield one
Bandicoot
though.
put Crash Bandicoot in a goddamn Nazi Germany uniform. It'll be whatever.
Crash Bandicoot has like issued a nuclear strike. What?
Wampa fruit incoming.
Nuclear Wampu detected.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh
god, I kind of really want that.
well.
Uh, okay, back to the one with Battlefield. I'd had to say that because my heart for Command and Conquer is huge.
I think Rivals is the best Command and Conquer that's come out in a good long while. It has a lot of
Man,
content.
man, this podcast was cool, man. I gotta get going.
Man, well, time to be hitting the old dusty trail.
But yeah, like as with Battlefield,
Have to break
oh
it to you
boy,
guys. Donzo and Sudaku are no longer friends.
that is too soon.
We need to get Willie on the podcast to announce our breakup.
We have to have Mike for that one then.
Get Liam on here so he can shit talk everyone on Twitter after he leaves.
That's so fun. God. These vital wounds.
I cut deep.
Yep.
Battlefield.
But yeah, Battlefield. Well, they just oh boy. comes to controversy to this shit, um, where to even fucking continue it? I think the last thing I talked about was the censorship thing that was happening in chat, and then the whole we're gonna push gender. Well, we're gonna push like showing like dumb shit for like Battlefield, if I'm
Oh yeah,
remembering correctly.
like weird, like not even like I'm gonna say like not even. I don't want to use the word acceptable because like however you feel about yourself is how you feel about yourself, but not even the stuff that's like generally recognized by the LGBT community, from what I remember, like
Yeah,
trans and like gender fluid and agender and stuff like that. Like, wasn't it like
yeah.
really
Gender
weird shit?
Field 5. I remember that one.
Like it's been a minute since we talked about it, and I haven't really kept up with it. So,
I've kept up enough. Mainly but there was two things. One being minor, one just being a actual thing that could be really serious. One of them was that there has been an insane amount of bans as of late,
oh man.
and
Okay, so that actually reminds me of something. I'll have to interject. We don't have a picture for this, but you just sparked my
oh yeah,
memory
of
for
course.
something that happened on the Blizzard front. But finish your story first.
Ooh, oh yeah, but yeah, there have been a bunch of bans that happen lately. Mainly going over like the freaking a bunch of like people, well, at least in the Battlefield community, talking about like when it comes to gender and stuff. So most people who have been using the terms cis scum and using the term like using the terms sissy, faggot, things like that have been just starting to get banned a lot. Like they are the heavy crackdown now is happening because people mainly now using it not even to insult anyone, but just because they have been shown a lot of like disliking of this game and how come a lot of this stuff has not come out yet or been fixed or balanced.
I mean, at least they're cracking down on everybody. Like, it it's weird to say. I don't know, but like, if they're cracking down on people who do the, it's like this cis scum nonsense is almost as obnoxious as like the people who run around calling everybody a faggot.
Yeah,
Like it's which admittedly not entirely not entirely guiltless of doing that when I'm shit talking in a game, but still
right,
like you wouldn't see me sitting there defending that shit. Like it's just shit talking a game. I don't know. I on one hand, like yeah, I see where you're coming from. The band's just shit talk is gonna shit talk, son. I don't know.
right. And there's just one, and the other, and this is kind of what leads to the other reason why there's been a lot of things like that. Um, Instead of going for a bunch of the different fixes that need to happen with the game, like a lot of the physics that still need fixing and whatnot, they decided to pull more people into like making sure that battle royale mode is ready when it comes out, which has been delayed until April.
Oh man, I can't wait for that battle royale mode to flop in the goddamn face of Blackout and Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Like Blackout
I,
is has stolen so many of Fortnite's players, and
yeah,
I feel like Battlefield wants their version to be the one that everyone goes to after Blackout, and it's just not going to be. Battlefield has never been as popular as Call of Duty, even when they were making better games.
right,
I don't know what to tell you though. I mean, it's
right.
you know what though. I will say this. Um, pushing this along a little bit more. Uh, let let's talk about the one face in our AAA rat box with three A's
Ooh.
that
Yeah.
has been notoriously absent in this particular episode. We gotta
Oh.
talk shit about Bethesda some more.
Almost heaven. All these fuck ups.
Oh my god. Bethesda, why would you just take cheap rum and market it as Nuka Cola Dark? Why? I haven't got
The,
my hands on it. I'll admit that. But everybody's just coming out and saying like, yeah, it's just like bottom shelf rum.
Right. Which, you know what? A lot of people, and one of the people I know, freaking, I think it was either Watcher or Silent E, one of the two, who like wanted the bottle, wanted because they wanted the glass bottle because when it was shown on the website, it was shown as this pristine bottle that's supposed to look like the fucking Nuka Cola thing,
It
which
didn't.
a lot of people wanted way more than the rum.
Give me the caps, boy.
And then the bottle ended up being this plastic hunky, cheaply made piece of shit.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
if it was just that, it would have been bad enough. But the reason this bottle was delayed 4 fucking times, the bottle was supposed to come out like mid to late November. It came out like I think it was a few days before Christmas.
Oh, okay, so now I'm confused because I swear I've seen people talking about how this stuff actually had like rum and or something in it.
Oh, it has rum. It has rum. It has the cheap rum.
Okay,
But it was the fact that they
I
wanted the
wouldn't like.
bottle.
I'm not talking out of my ass here, am I?
Oh no. You're correct. I'm saying the other half of it.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Like
I
it
didn't
was
mean to cut you
already
off.
cheap rum, and then in a cheaper bottle. And the reason why they kept delaying it shit was because they wanted to make sure that this bottle and the rum like matched Fallout standards.
So Fallout 76 standards then.
And, like we had to make sure that you're getting a pristine, like freaking Fallout approved product. I'm like, yeah, this is pretty Fallout approved now. This fucking bullshit. And it's
Yeah.
lying it every 2 seconds. Yeah, it sounds like fucking Fallout, all right. And it's like, and then of course people like arguing for their refunds and shit. And of course they're like saying that, oh, we were never disingenuous about what the product was made of. Your fucking site doesn't tell you what the fuck the product is made of. It literally doesn't say.
We were
It's just,
we were
hey, this
never.
thing looks very pristine, and on the fucking actual like site thing, it looks like glass because it has the shimmer of glass.
Hey, hey man. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. We were never going to make the bags canvas. We were going to make them nylon from the beginning.
Yeah, like we don't know about canvas bags. What the man? It was always nylon from the beginning. So what do those influencers have?
Hmm.
I can this one.
Canvalon?
We'll get to you about that one.
Bias?
Oh, actually, talking about that, another thing that happened with that one. They finally got all the things subject. Getting that fixed. People's information aren't being shown, and it's
Yet.
like, okay, we're good. No, not again. They fixed that one. They
Okay.
fixed that book.
All right.
If they didn't want a class action lawsuit, they fixed it.
They might still have a
So,
class action lawsuit on their hands, but
oh, they got a few of them. But yeah, they're like, okay, we fixed that. We're gonna send you your canvas bags. How long do you think it's supposed to be to send these people their canvas bags that they asked for?
I don't know, couple months.
I didn't hear 4 to 6 months.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What? What the fuck? You're
Yeah,
actually joking me, right? Like it's
I
not
am
actually
not.
4 to 6 months. Jesus
They
Christ!
say,
So were they hand weaving these fucking canvas bags?
I don't know.
What the
This
fuck?
is like this is each step of the way is worse.
But that's the lie.
Like, and there's still 2 other parts of this.
Oh my god.
Why did it come like we're gonna be on this for a bit? I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Let me bring these fuckers back up then. I thought that last bit was the end. Man, no.
Yeah, no,
I
there's
was gonna
still
share
2
my
more.
I was gonna share my fucking Blizzard story about how Blizzard forced everybody to fucking
You do yours first, because the other 2 I think will take the cake.
okay. So Blizzard was like, "Hey, everybody likes our esports, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
People love to tune in for Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm and StarCraft
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah,
So
StarCraft is still the biggest RTS of all time.
here's what we're gonna get you guys to do, okay? Um, if you want to watch our official streams of these esports events, you're gonna go ahead and have to. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to. What's the word? Oh yeah. Link your BattleNet account to your Twitch account. And by the way, in fine print, we will ban you if we catch you saying anything dumb that we don't like on
What
Twitch.
the what? Well, okay, I didn't know about that one. What?
They have banned 13,000 people. I'm hearing this secondhand, so
Oh,
take it with a grain of
oh.
salt. But they have banned 13,000 people for conduct that has taken place on Twitch since those people linked their accounts.
Right. God damn it.
like guys, we realize that you have this draconian standard on your own on your own servers and shit, but you cannot police what goes on. Like Patreon is doing this shit too. Like
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Sargon of Akkad. I think he's kind of a pretentious twat in a lot of ways. But like
Right.
they just straight up banned him for using the N-word to make fun of Nazis on a platform that was not Patreon and is not associated with his Patreon. And it's like, okay, I would get if it was like, okay, people are gonna fucking crucify him for that because it's a stupid fucking thing to get caught saying in public. Like,
Right.
there's just no, like, I wouldn't expect you to fucking jump to my defense if I got caught calling someone white enners in public.
Right.
but like for Patreon to turn around and remove people's ability to give him money if they want to is just kind of like that's draconian, and it's like BattleNet's
Yeah,
doing the
that's
same
a
shit.
little nuts.
Like
Yeah.
you,
Uh,
people, some people go on Twitch just to fucking be shitlords, and you can't
right.
shitlord on shitlords for being fucking shitlords, bro.
That's only going to make it worse. Like I will be legit. That's only going to make it worse.
So, with that out of the way,
The last two Bethesda things. All right. Merry Christmas. Here's your expensive as fuck like shit from like in the item shop that we're gonna put on sale. Wait, you never showed these items before. How can they be on sale if you never showed them before? They're on sale.
reasons.
Like that's illegal. But sale though. Motherfucker, that's not how it works. You can't do that.
I can't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, like it's like this. Like it's so what that is actually illegal, especially in in European like European like freaking ah European laws. Which yeah, guess what, Bethesda? Your game also goes out to Europe.
Yeah. So I actually do have some thoughts about this.
Yeah.
And that is they tried to do kind of the same shit with their creation club nonsense. Um where they sat down and were like, "Oh, you know, you can pay for these mods and these are mods that you'll only find on Creation Club. But don't worry guys, we're not disabling any of the outside mod stuff like Nexus. You come to Creation Club if you want this stuff." And like shit was entering the Creation Club already on sale.
Oh my yeah. Oh my god. I must say the
You're just
thing.
giving people the ability to fucking pay what they want to for mods if you want to be reconverted. Like, modders have fucking Patreon pages, Bethesda. They don't need your goddamn charity.
I know. It's so dumb. And then the thing I'm looking at now is maybe the dumbest. Okay, alright. I'm gonna get these other two things done, and then I'm gonna stop talking about them because holy shit, this can go on forever. Also, welcome to the new year. I hope you got your launch codes and you don't use them because they're fucking broken.
They're broken? You mean beyond just
Yeah.
crashing the fucking game?
No, yes, actually beyond that. Because remember, you need the nukes to launch to or to get to the high end
The
super
raids, yeah.
raids. Um, However, with the turning of the new year, the codes don't work.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the codes just fucking don't work. I'm pretty sure they're fixed by now, but that was like one of the things of, oh man, the new year, let's start off with some nukes and going into rage, and we can't use them. They all show up as like pound signs instead of letters and stuff. And then when you look at the inputs within the menus of like, all right, figure out what's going on with these codes, and so error has occurred. Will take 9,999 hours to fix.
So
They
Bethesda
fixed
just
it, of
said, "Fuck
course.
it, I don't give a shit."
Yeah, like they fixed it by now, and this was the other thing why I
Uh,
went silent for a little bit, like because again, this train is never ending.
oh, what
Oh,
else?
um, because you know modders, like anyone who mods or anyone who like deals with like minor fixes when it comes to their single player games or like
Yeah.
dealing with fixing a screen audio have something called like not cheat engine I think it was not cheat engine, it was cheat something. I think it is
Um.
cheat. No, it is cheat engine. It is cheat engine. I remember now. But they don't use it for cheats most of the time. Most of the time, it's like cheat engine initiate into like being able to change the rendering or being able to change like certain functions to make it so that way like the picture will still look good on a smaller monitor and whatever else.
Yeah.
It is a very helpful mod needed tool. However, you remember like a few weeks ago, or probably months ago at this point, where I said how like Bethesda
He
figures
was
out who's
banning
cheating?
everyone with cheat in the. Oh my god.
Yeah, people get mad because of that.
I mean, on one hand, I guess you could argue that you shouldn't be trying to mod a multiplayer game, but
But here's the part of it that makes it the absolute worst. It's not even if you're running it with the game. If it's running while the game is running. Period.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, Lord.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, at least you don't have to write an essay for this one fucking up. Wait, did I talk about the essay thing?
yes, how you have to write an essay to get your fucking
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God. I didn't know if I had to add that too. But yeah, okay. I'm done with Bethesda. I'm done with them all. We're moving the fuck on, hopefully. Holy shit.
We need a palate cleanser.
Please save us.
Let's talk about Soldier Boy potentially getting butt plugged in prison.
Oh, this is great.
Soldier ass for money is all I have to say.
So yeah, anyone who remembers, I think it was like the last time we did it was like, oh man, Soldier Boy's making these fucking game consoles, quote unquote, making as he's buying them from Chinese stores. You know,
Oh, nothing wrong there.
yeah, completely legit. They're just caring about like 1,000 ROMs of Nintendo and Capcom and like fucking Square Enix and SNK. You know, just straight up their games. You know, it's fine.
I
He
don't know
got him
what you
legit.
mean, brother.
Cause he got him legit, man. Like Nintendo ain't gonna do shit. Well, when
Yeah.
Nintendo came knocking at his door, they sure did this shit. Because if you check the Soldier Boy website right now, those game consoles have mysteriously disappeared. And before they did, Soldier Boy came up with a tweet saying like I had to G up, like had to do it. That's all he said. He didn't say what he had to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Could it have been the if the rumor is correct with this one, could it have been the over $40 million cease and desist that Nintendo
I,
did?
I was
Maybe.
I was literally just about to say it sounds like OG Nintendo went up into his crib with their dual Desert Eagles named Cease and Desist and shot the place up.
even rainstormed the plane. Like rainstorm be a dunk. Ella Dante.
It's it's just like I just imagine like this big like Kiryu sized fucking Japanese person with cease on his knuckles and desist on the other knuckle set of knuckles.
God damn it.
You don't catch these hands today, soldier boy.
Yeah. So I want everyone to learn three things from this dumbassery. Number one, this one's probably most important. Do not fuck with Nintendo. They have
Ever.
fucking buried people for less. They have gotten millions from people for less. Do not fuck with Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, race does not fucking matter when it comes to anything that's starting to go within the millions of dollars and about hardware. They
Oh
didn't come
yeah.
after you because you're a black man, soldier boy. They came after you because you're a fucking criminal.
They came after you because you took their shit and like okay, Nintendo has always been kind of overzealous about this kind of thing. I can
Oh
admit
yeah,
that.
of course.
Like
Yeah.
they shut down fan remakes, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's their fucking IPs. So, of course they came after you with cease and desist because you were gonna fucking you were gonna
Right.
fucking steal their shit, bro. Like they don't give it for one, the Japanese, I mean, they have their problems with like multiculturalism and whatever. You can't claim they have like an institutional racism thing against black people. This is fucking
Right.
Nintendo, bro. It's a Japanese company, and like, sure, Nintendo of America is coming after you, but yo, I don't know if you've noticed, um, I, Reggie Fils-Aimé is not exactly like a dude that just kind of goes after people for no reason.
Right.
Uh, damn, damn. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say, man.
It's it is humorous now. Like at the time, it was disgusting and what the fuck are you doing? Now it actually went all the way around to being very humorous.
Yeah, like, it, let's get real, Soldier Boy. You're about to go to prison, and you're gonna have to be that motherfucker sitting there in a jail cell, going, "Oh man, what are you in for? I stole some games, man."
Yeah, like and even
Immediate
if he
prison bitch material.
right, unlimited prison business material. Even if he doesn't go to prison, let's say he puts all of the blame onto like the Chinese company. That means he will not work with anyone else ever.
Not trying to merch
Like
shit.
period.
Yeah.
Like like so either he's going to be blacklisted into the corner for the rest of eternity, or he's prison bitch material. One of the two will happen.
I mean, I'm personally kind of pulling for prison bitch, but that's just me.
I'm personally pulling for blacklist because I don't want to see him ever again. But that's just me.
Yeah, blacklist would be fine by me too, I guess.
Like I know, but I want it to be that not that blacklist where you still hear from him at a point before it happens. I want it to be we seen Soldier Boy on TV or something the day before, and then you just bites the dust, never
He's
see
just
again.
gone.
Like
Exactly.
erased from the archives. Like you go back to see who made Crank that, and it just shows a blank name.
Who made Crank that? I don't know, man. I think it was what was it? Snoop Dogg? I don't know. I don't know. It was Young Thug, right?
Just man
Uh
with no Young Jeezy man.
Man, you guys remember when YG made Crank that?
Like now you see why I want that one because I want it to be the comedic like fucking like he's written out of the books. Period.
Crank that. Oh, you mean that Screamo song?
That song that was like unwritten from history, like Subhuman.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear what the re-recorded lyrics sound like though. I might not
Yeah,
actually immediately switch it out for fucking lock and load as soon as I start the game.
right. I'll wait and see. I'm curious too.
But let's go from one creepy rapper to another creepy rapper, shall we?
Oh yeah,
Let's talk
always.
about Drake for a second.
Fucking what the fuck are you showing me here?
All right. So I have a story here, and I'm not going to show the whole story because it's not worth showing in its entirety. But uh following
God.
in his in his idol R. Kelly's footsteps, disturbing video of Drake fondling and kissing 17-year-old girl surfaces.
Oh, oh,
Now,
why?
now listen, I'm like depending on the state, obviously this may or may not have actually been illegal, but
Right.
like at the same time, you're a really public figure and you just got caught doing this currently. Not like
Yeah, it's like
20 years ago. Currently.
yeah. That's why it's like, uh, what the fuck are you
um
doing?
like
Like, motherfucker, how much money you got?
well like there was some let's see. This is not the first time Drake has received backlash for his behavior towards young women. In September of last year, reports emerged suggesting that Drake was in a romantic relationship with 18-year-old model Bella Harris, whom he'd known since she was 16. Folks took issue with Drake's texting relationship about boys with 14-year-old Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown, with some deeming it inappropriate. Um, so yeah, like Drake got
Stop.
caught doing some really creepy shit, and so, sorry, like it.
Like,
Yeah,
it's one of those things where it's like, how much money you got? How popular are you? You can't find anyone else, huh?
people,
You got like 8 trillion groupies. None of them, huh?
people like if you live a very public life in the public sphere, do not get caught pulling a 17-year-old up on stage and fondling and kissing her.
Yeah, like,
That's apparently how this happened. Is that like she was a kid and she got brought up on stage, and
right,
like obviously he's not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, let me see some ID, girl," but like I don't
right.
know. It's still like just a
It's
dumb ass thing to do.
it's like there's a reason why in most situations like that, the person picked onto the stage is handpicked by your fucking security.
Yeah. Well,
Like
like
who?
not only that, but this is just after it comes out that his baby mama is like an out of wedlock porn star, like who is like I guess never gonna let him see the kid, and he clearly didn't want to based on some of the things he said.
Right.
He's like, oh man. All right,
God.
enough feel good stories.
Yeah, that was definitely so good. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got you baited? Did
Oh
everyone
boy.
who ordered Atlas get you baited?
Fucking. You know what? I will deal with the backfire for this later. Fucking. I know Sonic.
Ha ha ha.
Like I know so did. I know Allison was looking at this game before because the trailer actually looked interesting. For those who don't know, the game in question, Atlas, which was uh, one of those things flaunted at E3, one of those games that was, I guess, was supposed to like fill in that hole that Sea of Thieves fucked up at first.
It's like pirate games is a fucking curse, yo. Like,
It's really upsetting how bad these keep coming out.
yeah. Like,
And
the last good pirate game I can think about is Assassin's Creed
Assassin's
4.
Creed.
Like it actually makes me hopeful for Skull and Bones because it's like, okay,
Yeah,
maybe the last people who made a good pirate game will actually make a good fucking pirate game.
yeah. And this one to me is the most grimiest because, like, if it was just a bad game, I would just came in like, okay, it's a bad game. Look at this bad game. But it's a
But when it's
bad
a
game that
bad
is
game that you copied from your last game and managed to make worse,
not only that, but you copied from the last game, managed to make worse, and managed to keep menus, secret menus that are from the last game.
how do you
Like,
get caught out on that shit? Like, you can actually just open the ARC menus in game if you crack into the fucking like the admin mode or whatever the fuck it's called, the
not
debug
even
mode.
no, not even that. Not even that. Well, now you have to, but before when it first came out, it was just if you kept going down on the main menu, there's a secret menu that you'll just press X on, and it'll bring up the fucking ARC menu. It was that bad, and there's two reasons why I brought this up more than anything else. Was that like again the scumminess of this was like some of the worst I've seen, and then for even for like okay, a friend of mine has been in like World of Warcraft back when it very first came out, and
Uh-huh.
remember how bad the bugs were in that. I remember Right to Hell Retribution when it very first came out before it got day one patch, and it was surprisingly worse than what it came out as now.
AC Unity
Uh,
boys.
yeah, AC Unity is another example. The this game's beginning day, well, beginning 2 days because the beginning day. Okay, actually, okay, you know what?
Didn't the
I
game just
gotta,
not work the first day?
yeah, it pretty much to describe a fact. The very first day, it was delayed after having a stream with a countdown
What?
and everything.
How?
Yeah, because it had to be delayed another few hours after doing an entire countdown and everything. And then the first day,
Okay.
people couldn't get out of the freaking beginning port because the servers could not handle all the people.
Sorry if this is about to make a bunch of noise. Try this
I don't
popcorn.
know. It's fine. It's fine. And then just because again, no one can just have a small bit of fuck ups. They have to fuck up everything known to man in existence. Period. It
Yeah.
just continued until like, all right. So they're already having problems, and then they finally get the game semi running, and the rubber banding in this game, I've seen some rubber banding that has been like a few seconds, like maybe like 5, 6 seconds at tops.
Yeah.
This thing had rubber banding to the frames of I mean to the scale of I think it was like 45 to 50 seconds.
How do you even fuck up that hard?
Yeah, because I watched Soul do a stream of this one, and this was the part that made me just laugh, and I could have swore I'm like her stream ended immediately after this. Just so you know, you know how bad this happened. Was okay. She finished a raft, got onto that raft, began sailing. It was just turning to like dusk, and it's like, all right, been about 50 seconds. It rubber banded her all the way back to before finishing that raft,
What the fuck?
and the frame it just stood there on that for about a minute, and then the stream mysteriously ended. I'm like, oh, she got pissed.
She sounds like she got really fucking mad. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah, like she does QA testing. So this you've pissed off a QA tester to this degree. That's fucking
Well,
actually
it's not like she
outstanding.
wants to be at fucking work while she's fucking playing video games.
I know, but it's hilarious to think like fucking how.
Yeah, like that's actually ridiculous. Like I can't believe that they would fuck that up to such a degree. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so people have bitched for a really long time about oh man, Assassin's Creed just releases the same game and only updates it every couple years. But like, at least with Assassin's Creed, you can say, all right, it's built on the same framework as the last game. It's not literally the same game. They did do new stuff, like the menus can be different. Like the way the game actually functions can be slightly different between each game.
Right.
With like Ark and Fallout 76, it's just like this is literally just the last game with a skin on it. How do
Right.
you fucking get away with that?
Like, and then again, like I've seen some things do that, like, oh, it's just the last game with skin on it, but then I've done other things to tweak it and make it better. Like a good example of this is freaking what was the name of the game? Oh, okay. Disgaea 3 to 4 is actually a good example. The graphics and everything else did not really change from 3 to 4. However, all of the in-game systems were tweaked to be better, more like way more like new person friendly. Like a lot of the fucking item shops were made better. The inventory was made to not be a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Another good example, as flawed as the games were, would probably be
Right.
the Final Fantasy 13 series.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a really good example. Now I think about it.
Yeah, cause like so each game basically ran on the same framework, but every time a new game came out, there were like new mechanics and new stuff to mess around with. Stuff to actually do, and like updates on the last game. Like 2 added the whole monster hunting thing and really revolutionized the way your skills worked. And then 3, it was basically like a solo, like you only ever play as Lightning in that game. So it's just like,
Right.
hey, but now it's like, you know, sure, maybe those people will be like, oh, well, we've been warning you guys this whole time that it was going to devolve to this. But it's like, Ubisoft actually put in the fucking effort to make new stuff in their Assassin's Creed games. So,
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like not much can be said.
I'm fucking
But it's
frustrated.
just yeah, but just for everyone knows, stay away from goddamn fucking just stay as far as you can away from goddamn Atlas until they fix that shit.
Not the company, to be clear, because Persona 5R is going to be fucking awesome.
Right.
Atlas, the game,
I would think people will remember Atlas the game, not Atlas
spelled
the
with an
game company.
A, not a U.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Um.
enough. Okay.
So I have an actual feel good story for you now.
Yes. Let's go.
Man, man purchases $3.1 million tuna. Has some regrets. Uh, this
What
is
the
a
fuck?
this is a an article from Mashable, Australia. Uh, Even the most casual airport sushi eating customer will tell you that raw tuna is one of the best fish you'll ever eat. Step aside, salmon lovers. I refuse. The best sushi is, well, actually, I think the one I like most is technically sashimi. It's eel, but still, it's eel.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one too.
Eel is good, but tuna is good, and so is salmon.
Yep.
Um, so this is what, so you can understand why Kiyoshi Kimura, owner of the Japanese restaurant chain Sushi Zanmai, recently decided to purchase a 613-pound, $3.1 million bluefin tuna for his restaurant.
Jesus.
Kimura purchased the fish at auction at Tokyo's newest fish market. In 2015, Kimura purchased a fish approximately half its weight at half the price. Still, Kimura seemed to experience some mild regret. The tuna looks so tasty and very fresh, but I think I did too much, Kimura told reporters. I expected that it would be between 30 million and 50 million yen, or 6 million yen at the high, 60 million yen at the highest. But it ended up 5 times more. So he's saying he was expecting it to be around like 40,000 or or no, I think it was 400,000. My yen to
Yeah,
dollars is not exactly.
400, 600,000, not 60 million.
Yeah. Well, 60 million would be about 400,000 yen, I think.
Right. I meant
Sorry,
like 60
sorry, it would
million
be about
US.
400,000 USD. He
Yeah.
paid about 3.1 million USD. So he paid about
Yeah.
5 times what he expected to pay.
Yeah.
Um, so actually I guess it would be about 20 million then, or God damn, 200,000 if he paid. No, you know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna
Better.
continue. Yeah, it's X number of Schmeckel dollars, and now everybody's going to think I'm racist against Jewish people. There we go.
Yeah, let's add it to the list.
Right up there with kill all traps or whatever it was you said during the New Year's stream.
Uh,
What about
I
traps?
couldn't get.
Kill them all.
I couldn't get in contact with so quick enough to get the thing, but she's going to start sending us like a fucking conga line list on fucking Discord later on.
All right. The decrease in the supply of this fish appears to have caused a spike in price. Bluefin tuna is severely overfished and is listed as a vulnerable fish by the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. That sounds terrible. Now, please,
Yeah.
someone get me a cut of that fish.
Fucking, I will want, cut that fish. That does look really good.
It does. It does. Why is that not showing?
All right, song for time.
Yeah.
Freaking, yeah. One of the things that like, uh, I do want to actually eat some more fish. Honestly, one of the things I want to definitely get the cook more of is I've been cooking a lot of salmon lately, but probably get some other things. Like I want to try to cook some eel and stuff as well.
You know what? I've always wanted to learn how to cook sushi. So the
Ooh,
next
yeah, it's worth
time,
it.
I think the next time you and I are in the same room together, I think we're gonna have to fuck around with cooking some eel.
Yeah,
Like sashimi,
wouldn't mind that.
sashimi seems like a really nice place to start because it is actually cooked to a degree. So
Right,
learning how to roll the rice and shit is where I'm gonna suck dick though, because that shit is not my fucking strong suit.
I can do that. So yeah, we got this.
All right. We gotta take two more dips into the shit before we can
Oh yeah,
truly unwind for the stream.
I'm very sorry for bringing up just fucking the sewers of fucking
Hey,
goddamn the worst places on earth, but we
hey
have
man,
to.
hey, what's in this box? What's in the
Oh
box?
man, what is in this box?
What's in the box, Stefan?
Dun, 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 dun.
It's Logan Paul.
Oh my god, I was trying to do the fucking Call of Duty fucking mystery box.
I
Oh.
don't even remember the jingle for that, dude. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I cannot do it. But yeah, yeah, Logan Paul,
Yeah,
and don't forget his fuckboy idiot, goddamn
rice gum.
rice guy, rice gum. Wow.
Rice guy. Wow. You call, add it to the list. So Danzo calls Asian man rice guy. I mean, to be fair, Dickhead doesn't exactly lend himself to not making those kind of jokes. What with
I
calling
know.
himself rice?
Yeah, that's why I'm like fucking what.
Go
But
fuck
yeah,
yourself,
humble.
rice gum. You're not human.
Yeah, like
Go
these
fuck
people
yourself.
are the ones that will get the original version of the Subhuman sound song.
And they'd probably fuck as many kids as the person who sang it too. Fuck you. Come after me for
I'm pretty
libel. I
sure
don't
they
give a fuck.
have, but like, do you not know how much they fucking invest? Okay, beginning with this story. For all those who do not know, if you remember the CS:GO fiasco fuckery,
Yeah, the
um,
CS:GO betting thing from like a year or two ago. Yeah.
yeah, the thing where it's like where Steam actually had to fucking regulate it because guess what? Fucking gambling. And so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was when people were selling skins, and then it was ran by a T. Martin and whoever the fuck boy he was with.
Some fucking guy. I remember hearing about it a while back. It was some like CS:GO player, I think.
Yeah, they both CS:GO players. Both of them were like, "Oh, hey, we found this site, and then they sponsored us and shit."
Oh
You
yeah, we
mean
found it when we made
made
it.
the site? Meanwhile, we get to a good
Just
old mystery
hat
boxes here.
hat in the
Yeah.
background. Just I made that.
We look into the thing in the site, and it just says "Wooly the Lion."
This site goes extensively to fund pie eating.
But yeah, then we get to here, and these motherfuckers have all I you okay with CS:GO. It was already bad enough because it was in a game, but that's because it was in a game. Legal stuff was a little weird because of like how like games still aren't fully part of the like traditional law systems just yet. They're getting there, but they're not fully in
They're
there just yet.
they're covered by like certain precedents, but they're not really sure how to interpret a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, this is different because we're bringing loot boxes to real life of like, hey, go to this site with like, go to this site that you can just log into with your Facebook or your fucking goddamn Google Chrome, and it doesn't ask you to verify your age.
My
So
mommy
just
wants
use
me to
whatever
buy
card you have. Fuck
39
it. It doesn't
Fortnite
matter.
skins.
You 3-year-old kid, yeah, go and just spend thousands of fucking dollars on these fucking goddamn shit that ranges from like, oh, here's yeah, I want a fidget spinner to I want these fucking expensive like fucking Nike shoes. Except none of this shit has been getting to people.
Of course it hasn't been getting to people. This is the fucking dumbass who went to the suicide forest and filmed a dead body. Of course he was never gonna fucking follow through on any of it. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and then other news that came about this, and this is one of the rare times I will say this, but thank you, Keemstar,
Yeah.
because he's actually one of the first people who came out about this and was saying like, yeah, the people who made this scammy ass piece of shit, they were trying to also like have me sponsor them, and they were willing to throw $100,000 for it.
Yeah, I mean, Keemstar has his fucking problems as a person, but like I'm not gonna sit here and say that Keemstar doesn't take exposing people somewhat seriously because he definitely does.
Right.
Like for me, it's just like if we ever do get big and like Logan Paul happens to see this, um, first of all,
Eat a dick.
no you can't come after me for slander, you dumb fuck. It's only slander if I know it's not true.
Right.
Um, the most slanderous thing that that I've said in this podcast is that I think you're the kind of person who would fuck kids, and I genuinely believe that. So go fuck yourself.
Right.
you could you could tell I have some strong feelings about this man. Um,
Oh, trust me, my feelings are more towards Rice Guy because I heard this fucking, like, his quote unquote apology thing about this. And the amount of people he threw under the bus with this and trying to make himself seem innocent is fucking horrifying.
fuck it, his name is just Rice Guy now. Go
Yeah,
fuck
yeah, it's gonna
yourself,
be right.
Rice Guy.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve me saying his name right. But like it was like, oh man, like all these bigger YouTubers like H3 is like all calling me out. But man, I wasn't doing this to be bad. I would never do this to be bad. But there was so much money being thrown at me. And now I've got certain people like all these big YouTubers like Keemstar trying to expose me and shit. I'm like, you're you 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 fucking went around trying to sell this shit to children. And you fucking think you're just gonna get away with it?
Of course they do, dude. Like the I don't even like the hype beast community, I guess you would call them. It's a bunch of entitled fucking pricks who've like they think they've done kind of well with themselves, and so they think they deserve to shit on everybody. Just fuck them, like fuck them all.
Right.
Ugh. Like I don't know. Like, I guess the TLDR of this is uh fuck you, Jason Paul. Yeah, not Jason. So fuck you, Logan Paul. Yes, I am still fucking salty about you and your dumbass friends recording a suicide. Um,
Yeah.
fuck you, Rice Gum. The person who can't even rap made a better rap video in 2 seconds than you've made in your whole life.
Yes.
Um, and I hope all of these people go to fucking prison.
Like that mystery boxing needs to be taken down immediate. Like immediately is understated. It should have been taken down like fucking upon thought of it.
So the real question here is, um, if Rice Guy, Logan Paul, and Soulja Ass for Money wound up in the prison cell together, who would end up being the bitch?
Rice guy. Easily.
Rice Gum. I think it'd be Logan Paul. He's the only white guy there, so you know,
But but
the
like
black man
he at
cannot
least has like
suffer.
fucking like at least a height advantage over the other two.
He does. He is at least a tall guy. Rice Gum is pretty fucking short, from what I've heard.
Rice
I
Gum doesn't even look like he's been in a fight in his fucking life.
I'm I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Soldier Boy's whole tough guy persona. I think it's just like he looks like a pretty scrawny fucking
It
dude.
is just a persona, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It either from by my reckoning it'd be either Logan or Soldier Boy would be the bitch in that
Right.
scenario.
I say
No,
Rice Gum or
no
Soldier
offense
Boy.
to any females out there. I don't use the bitch as a gendered term. I mean it as a term for those less, those that are lacking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was to me. That was great. I'm cheered up. I don't know what you mean. Like I got all the anger out. I'm pretty happy now.
Are oh no, you think you got all the anger out? I have one last
Oh.
image to throw up on screen real
Oh
quick.
no! What the fuck have you? What have you
So,
done?
in the aftermath of the Zaibatsu breakup, I was trolling around the best friends subreddit, and I
All
came
right.
across a screen capture of a certain Twitter post that
Oh.
had to do with the breakup, and some very interesting theories on why it happened.
Oh no.
Terrorist says we had to end our YouTube channel based around us being not about around us being friends because we're not friends anymore is super awkward. Not mentioning in it is that part of why you're not friends anymore is that one of you's dating a Nazi and that friendship couldn't withstand him doing it is maybe more so. First of all, fuck your grammar. You just made me say that
I
out
about to
loud.
say. I about to say. I didn't know we opened up Sonic High School.
Second of all, um,
Second, who you bitch? What?
yeah, who are you? Who the fuck are you? And why are you calling why is Paige suddenly a Nazi? I'm not really sure where
Yeah.
that comes from.
I'm about to say, like, looking at both of them, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Paige is not a Nazi. And then it's like, all right, but maybe the opposite. And like, yeah, the Polish girls are not. Yeah, yeah, Martina's the Nazi. The Polish girl. The fuck? Who are you?
Like unless they're talking about like fucking I don't see why they would be talking about Wooly. I guess because like Wooly has a girlfriend, right? Like he has an
Yeah,
SO.
yeah.
So like
He has some. He's marrying a girl. Remember?
yeah, right. There she's his fiance. I don't know her
Yeah,
name off the top of my head, but like
yeah. But yeah, it's the one thing where it's like, what?
so, so I went to this person's Twitter just to maybe do a little low key shit posting. And
Oh, always.
um
Gotta be prepared for it. Like, I wish I was prepared for this one. But yeah.
this person's Twitter is now private. Because I'm pretty sure the fucking best friends just fan base just fucking came down. Because this was posted the day they announced the breakup.
Oh my fucking. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
Dame, 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 oh, dame, dame, oh.
Yeah. Like fucking hell.
Who the fuck
What?
are you, bitch?
Like fucking random thought be gone. Shit.
Yeah, like
Go back
I
to the IRL chat of fucking goddamn Twitter. I mean Twitch.
I I hope you enjoyed your 3 minutes of fame because like getting trolled by the best friends fan base is the most traffic you ever gonna get, girl.
Yeah.
Like I don't even feel sorry for insulting you for one because you're clearly the type of prick that would fucking say this kind of shit about somebody. Like you don't know these people. Like you don't
Like there's like just random accusation while at a worst time. Just nah, fuck it.
like this notoriously toxic fan base supposedly I'm gonna
Yeah.
put that in front of there because I've seen mostly just some fun little shit posting, but
Yeah.
like this fan base that's supposed to be notoriously toxic comes out on the day that this announce goes out and just like, listen guys, let's not have any threads speculating about who's at fault here. Let's just, you know, post in remembrance of the best friends. And it's like, this super fucking positive shit.
Yeah.
And then there's this bitch over here. Oh, what are you dating a fucking Nazi? What are you guys doing fucking Nazi?
Like
Oh,
fucking
Paige associates with some people that I don't like, so she's a Nazi.
yeah, like fucking that I forever irritates the fuck out of me.
All right.
Oh
Um
boy.
So I have one last story, but I am gonna need you to jump
Really?
into the rabbit for this.
Alright, 1 second then.
Um,
I didn't know I had to be in rabbit too, my bad.
I dropped the link on you.
Yep, drop the link
Hey,
on
there we
me.
go, and I can drop you a friend request because there we go. Hi,
Yep, we're using
Sudaku
it.
and Donzo.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
I named this new rabbit account uh State of Machinations, and for our real name, I just put Sudaku and Donzo with no last name.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, my mind went horrible for that one moment, I will admit.
yeah, but
Sorry, I'm taking a small, quick second.
it is
Just that thing of like,
okay.
oh, rabbit, can we not? Let me
I can
log in.
fill some space by talking a little bit more about oh god.
I should be in by now.
Um
Do you, am I showing as in? Oh no, I'm not showing as in.
I'm
Uh,
okay, there now it's less blurry. There you go. You are now friends with Donzo. I will just send you a
I'm
direct
I'm
rabbit.
I'm in.
Oh, you are? Because it's not saying you are.
Oh, it's still doing the last bit of loading.
Ah, okay.
Wait, what? Why did I show up at the outside of? Am I clicking this wrong?
I just
I
sent
might be
you
clicking it wrong as an idiot.
I sent you a you should have a notification in there to join.
Oh, that was why. I was not logged in correctly. Now I'm in.
Okay. All right, and with that done, I can now bounce us over to.
What is this? What is
Oh,
this fuckboy elf I'm seeing to the left here?
uh, I'm not being picked up by the street.
Oh damn. We're adding shit, getting shit together. I wonder what the fuck we done.
Okay. All right, there we go. Hold on. And now I gotta add in
We're professionals, damn it.
filters. I need to add in my noise gate. Okay. Boom.
Noise a
I'm
gato.
I'm very profesh. Gotta be in here. Threshold right here. All right. Then gotta add a little bit of gain. Uh,
Yep.
Forgot that it's not the same microphone.
It's fine. Oh.
We're gonna make it.
For hopefully make it.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. This. Okay. We good?
We should be. Yeah, we should be good.
Okay. Cool.
Amazing. So,
Now we made it.
we fucking made it. Oh, let me just I will open this room up to anybody who wants to join us. All right.
Fuck it. Let him in.
We're here for League of Legends. Uh,
You know what?
the other
Yeah.
lol, the other lol for lols and lols. So the God of War artist, and I brought this up here because I figured we had a lot of really like just toxic fucking news today. We needed something
Yeah.
good. We have
And
here a
this looks
God of
great.
War artist making Smash Bros characters in his style, that God of War
That's what.
style.
Oh man, I love this. Like that's why, like, man, who is this handsome fuck boy we have to the left here? It's like, oh, that's Link. Oh shit.
I am genuinely going to steal this for a D&D character at some point because
I
that is
I'm about
super
to say you
fucking cool
fucking
looking.
better.
That is
He
super
looks so
fucking
fucking good.
cool.
Like
Um,
Samus are great too.
so he's got that. He's got Samus.
Like
Let's
holy
see.
shit.
See if I can. See if I can get us to Raf Grissetti's Twitter page.
All right, let's figure out.
There's some cool God of War art. The next up. Oh my God, he's doing a Pokemon later. Oh
Oh
man.
my god.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that!
oh, Foley needs to see this. Foley needs to see this. He looks fucking good.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Hashtag
that's super good.
Duomo.
Oh my god, that's super good.
Oh
That is
yeah.
really fucking good. All right, so yeah, that was the silhouette was a fox. Oh
Okay.
my god, that is really fucking good.
Okay. So the next one he's got coming up is I'm gonna guess. Okay, so it's not gonna be I'm gonna guess that's Bowser.
Yeah, I'm guessing Bowser because of the back and stuff, but
Yeah, up here.
if no, it's Cinnamore. If it's a Pokemon, it's Cinnamore.
Well, he said who's that Pokemon for the fox thing as well.
Oh,
Who's that
okay, and
Pokemon gonna wind up being?
he's being a fucking troll. Then yeah, but yeah, then it's gonna be
Shit out,
Bowser.
yeah. Yo, Raphael Grissetti, much fucking props, man.
Like fucking give him your love and respect because this motherfucker doing it.
Yeah, like, oh, man. And plus, he's worked for fucking Bioware before. No wonder. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, like man, that's fucking great. Like,
Raph.
that.
Can I call you Raph? Okay, Raph. So Raph.
Please tell me you have
You're
commissions
fucking.
open. Because we need Sadako and Danzo draw by him. Period.
Yeah. If you have commissions open, I will gladly pay you money when I
Yeah,
have
like,
money.
please do. I will do it right now. Fuck it. Like, I need that. That shit's so that shit's clean.
All right. Um. So the rest of what we have is pretty much just the normal shit.
Oh
Um.
yeah,
So what I kind of wanted to do is
yeah.
I figured, you know what? We don't we don't have to blow through all of Sonic High School all at once. So I figured
What's your plan?
let's let's do a little bit more do a little bit more Tails gets trolled.
Oh my god. Where do we even fucking leave off in this shit?
An up-to-date collection.
Oh my fucking. Oh my fucking god.
Oh
Do
god.
we? I'm about to say I don't think we made it to chapter 2.
Oh man, that's the perfect one to just open up to. This fate is mine.
Oh my god, what the fucking
Whenever
what?
whenever Donzo sees a piece of hot man booty,
Yeah,
this fate
yeah.
is mine.
Fucking Adaran is currently fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, your
Fuck you,
fucking
Sonic.
perspective. Oh, I forgot about this.
This is right where we left off last time.
Who? What is Butterbean doing over there?
All right.
Of course, Naruto run. Of course.
Oh, oh,
Let me know when ready.
There we go. The blue faggot is mine. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, to run. I have a girlfriend. Tails, go get Knuckles. I'm going.
I have a girlfriend.
Yep, that could say it correctly.
Okay, Sonic.
It's fucking Tail that. Fucking.
You're lucky Sonic is here, or I would kill you. Also, I'm really bored by this for some reason.
Yeah, like fucking. I'm not even sure if this gun is even has a safety.
I'm, I really just want to pull the trigger till it goes click, click, click.
Yeah, I gotta let it out.
I love how the like what's going on here is so poorly told visually that you have to have back to tails right here.
Yeah. So you're telling me you telling me you wasn't drunk or fucked up in any way? When you had sex with me that
And that monkey.
I got confused. Yeah, when you had sex
He's
with me
talking
and that
about Donkey
monkey.
Kong.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
Tails is seeing some shit.
Oh, sweet maker!
Oh, by the nine divines, Talos guides me. I'm not strong enough for this shit.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Continue on.
Sigh. Shadow and Sonic are being attacked by these trolls.
Like, there's more of them? Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, let's hurry. I don't want to miss any of this. Suddenly he's bored.
Yeah. Time to fly, motherfucker.
Because apparently I can.
Yeah, well, he does in the game, so I guess.
You're a fag that likes taking Miracle Whip in your face like a faggot hoe? You're such a retard that sucks on dinosaur nipples?
Shadow, don't say anything. I got this. Just don't talk.
Oh, this should be good. I can't wait to see you fail.
Okay, look. Oh, okay, sorry. Look, this little troll thing. This little troll thing you're doing isn't provoking anything. You're not doing anything but hurting others. You get nothing out of it. What's with your hands?
Every time it's the wrong your.
Wow. I know. That's why it kept pausing me. Oh my god, what the fucking... Oh, can we not look at Butterbean ever?
I bet your girlfriend knows how to suck my big hairy balls like a... For some reason, the P is in another font. Like a pro.
Yeah.
I heard your girlfriend is a slutty bitch.
Do not talk about my girlfriend!
You're putting way too much emotion for that facial expression.
Sorry, my bad. Do not talk about my girlfriend. What the fuck?
She's such a bitch that fucks all the fags in the town. Well, if they're fucking her, then clearly they're not gay.
Yeah. That's not how it works. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, I realize this is like from our generation, the people that use fag as like a generic like, fucking everything. But
yeah,
there is still like
that's not what
the actual definition of words.
Yeah.
She's such a bitch that fucks all her fags in town. Because that bitch of yours has a dick. Oh, okay. So the rest of the sentence explains why it's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I need.
Yeah,
I'm like. I need more butter.
I don't have enough stirks with my butter. Like, Nick. Motherfucker. Anyway, moving on.
I need to see.
You shut the fuck up.
Your girl goes
Oh my.
around fucking all the fags with her man penis. They call her Big Daddy.
What is this?
Is he going werehog? I
I'm
think.
fucking. He's either going werehog, going fucking Danny DeVito.
Well, that was fast. Sonic failed so bad. You could be the edgelord.
Alright, fine. Alright. It was nice knowing you guys. Goodbye.
Where are you
Edge
going?
out.
Sigh, whatever. He's just a noob. It's a has
Meh.
Where he go?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. The state of that foot, mate.
So it comes down here and then twists around and just now the other way.
Your ankle's fucked.
He cut him in half.
What the fuck?
No, why did you kill him? I love him.
I love him. Foco!
Boo.
Punch! Wow. Wait, hold on. Wait. Can you go back there for like one quick second?
Yeah.
Okay, you punched him, like, it's clearly punched him straight through the face. Part of that nose is gone. You would go to the next thing, and that nose is fine, and his mouth is gone.
No, his mouth is right here.
Fucking,
his
that's...
nose is right here.
Oh, okay, so it's worse than...
It's the same right here. Like the perspective is really fucked up.
Oh, okay, you're right. You're right. Holy shit! It's that this.
Don't worry, man. I killed the fat one. It's all cool. I know all about the taste for blood.
Shit! I failed.
Crap, we are late. I missed everything.
Sonic, that was awesome. I mean, that's so awesome. My bad.
Sonic,
Okay, I mixed it right.
Thank you for proving that peace isn't shit.
Wow.
Peace ain't shit, my dude. My hedgehog.
Peace ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Peace ain't shit to trolls and hicks.
God damn it.
When it comes to trolls, you're a good friend.
Fuck you, Shadow. Why don't you tell me why them trolls came after us?
That's what I was trying to tell you while you was bitching.
While you was
just straight up a hood.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell
bitching.
you while you was bitching. The troll with the sword talked about how much more trolls after us. How there was more trolls after us.
Great. Now it's to sound great. I love this. We continue it.
The canon expands. By the sound of it, there's some group of trolls, a cult of some sort.
Oh.
But there's something different about this troll. He hasn't insulted anyone so far. These people are after me. Tails, I'm assuming. It's best if we fight them, Sonic.
No, I'm not going to be drawn into your little troll fight. You're like the little troll fight you have in Shadow. Leave me out of this.
Fine, whatever.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
I don't want nothing to do. I wonder what Silver.
Why the fuck are you here, Silver?
Ah, great. Everything is today. Everything is great today. Nothing can mess this up.
Hey, like, oh, what the fuck are you? Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Hey, you're. Oh. Hello, 2003.
Oh, bring it back. Bring it back.
Hey, like, hey, you're awfully lonely. You must be a loser or something.
29th scene. Let's go.
I I can only imagine how. Oh my god, I can only imagine how it must feel to not have a family, even if you like, even if they hate you, even if they hate you. I mean, just by looking at like, fuck, it's so it stutters from time to time with the screen, so forgive me. I mean, just by looking at you, I can tell. I can tell your parents must have wanted must wanted to get rid of you before you were old enough to speak. It must suck being you.
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm looking ahead. you bet. I bet time after time you wish you were like wish you was Sonic, someone with friends and a life. It is truly sad that I so sad that that pieces of shit. Oh my god, that pieces of shit are born in the world without a meaning.
You don't know me. What?
Oh crap!
Oh,
Did it? Uh,
I think it just
uh,
crashed.
it couldn't handle it. Holy shit! Quick, the
Um,
technical issues if we figure out what the fuck happened with that. I don't know.
huh.
That's new.
Yeah, I can't get else. Um,
Arr.
well then. Um,
Uh, quick moment. I don't know what the fuck. Huh? Huh?
uh,
I'm almost
hmm.
tempted to say that's a fucking sign. Holy shit.
I suppose it would be. Nothing on Rabbit is working. That's
That's
really
a
strange.
sign. Holy shit, because that's new.
Alrighty then. Um, oh wow. Hey. Well,
Fucking
I I guess we're
huh.
not having our normal end.
Right, like I don't even know what to fucking say.
Start the room.
Yeah, let's if it restarts and stuff, it's fine, then we'll continue on. But yeah, that's new.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That was huh. We'll have to look into that later
Interesting
on.
would be a word for that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know me.
Yeah, oh boy. You're right. No one does what my bent sick. Oh my god. Like you're right. No one does. The only girl in your life must life must just okay. The only girl in your life must just feel so. I must feel sorry for you. I know I do. I bet countless times your father wanted to never have you. But hey, you can't live life saying what if. What if I have talent? What if my parents didn't hate me? What if someone loved me? No point of saying what if. Your life is meaningless, and it will be until the day you die. Good luck with having a meaningless existence with only one thing that you will feel what only one thing that will make you feel better. Your hand.
Ah.
Jeez.
Ah.
Like God, fucking that wanna be attempted. What the fuck?
It became the Goombas cry.
Oh my god. You're making Goombas cry, bruh.
Oh, look at that dumbass noob always feeding. You're the worst. God, I'm having major
What?
flash. You're the worst bad guy of all time. You just walk around like a retard. Only moron idiots like you walk off of cliffs. Man, I would hate to be your boss, stuck with your fucking dumb, non-existent, existing creatures.
God damn. You tell that small ball sack looking motherfucker that he's a little punk ass bitch and will be nothing more than some stupid monster.
Yeah, ah ha ha ha, you stupid monster. Oh shit, yeah, what the fuck are you anyways? You damn abomination. Lol, has got a big mouth. I bet he's good at, sucking.
Wait, wait, oh, where Mario go in this picture?
He's jumping in. Mario's about to get some.
What the fuck? Mario there like, now it's Ryan time. You're one fat looking fat guy. Smash.
Murder. Oh hell. Oh, and that brings us, I think, to chapter 2.
God, what?
Where we will be stopping today.
God, what the fuck?
Shit.
God damn it.
I want to die.
Oh,
that fucking shit. That hurt me on no level.
that was. I really don't know what to say. That was fucking. Like, man. I think that actually beat how bad I made you feel at Dominations 3.
Style on him.
Dab on a nigga while styling on him. What the fucking hell you doing? What the fucking. That shit's so bad. Yeah, where did we. I think it was on episode 3.
4, actually.
Yeah, 4, my bad.
Oh
my goodness. What?
I don't think they have part
4. Check the YouTube itself. Last time I checked, they did, but it might have like got hit by. Huh? Wait, what?
Oh god. Let's see.
Yeah, because they have the rest of shit.
Here's more shit.
Oh yeah, trust me, we're gonna get to some of these.
Dinosaur Adventure.
Oh my goodness.
Son of
You're
lion.
You're noticing some of the same characters in some of these, aren't you?
Garage sale.
There we go.
And clever as Charlie was, he thought there must be something useful to be found there.
So, have you come up with anything?
There's nothing we can do till Lucy and the Tomcat get in touch again.
Lip syncing? What the fuck's that?
What is this random?
Quiet, Castor and mustn't notice anything.
Where are you walking to?
Down how we can help you.
That scene.
I know. I think I know something.
You?
Yes, my owner works for the city in the building department, and he said that his building used to be a bunker.
Why would jump cutting to people who don't talking?
Secret
have to know how they're
passages, are you
reacting.
sure?
That's all very
They're
well,
non-reaction.
but how do we find these secret passages? When my owner went on a pension, he took the plans with him. They're in an old
Why would there a
box in the
space for
attic.
pension?
What do you think, Pino? Could Lucy and your friend
There's
get
an
us the
alternate
plans?
time space.
I don't know, but I'm sure.
Also, anyone in
Now,
America
Rick,
using the
explain
word
everything to me
pension.
so that I can write it down. Where exactly is
Well,
the
to
house?
be fair, I think
When
I think
go
Dalmatians
talking
takes
about,
place in.
write down what you need.
Yeah.
So it's finished.
It's about time.
Ah, I am talking and you know this because my mouth is open.
Yeah.
Just, that
Oh,
nerve
what the-
stare.
It worked.
That wasn't even a full fucking
It says
like
here
fade to black.
that there's a secret passage.
Secret passage. Looks like things are getting exciting.
And the
Why
secret
does your mic
passage
sound so
is in the
fucking
Tower
bad?
Street. Do you know where that is?
Plains the street, of course I do. Come on, let's go.
Our old mics could never God damn it.
Fuck me, this is stupid.
This must be it. Only how do we get in?
That's how legs work.
And then we slip through the door.
Oh boy, that could take ages.
Stop
Stop me, you'll expose us.
You think I'm gonna help you sneak into strange houses? Huh? I'll be careful. Could it be that your name's Cole? Yeah. How did you know that?
Because we have a message from your cousin Rick.
Why
How
is
you
he
know that?
fucking Jamaican?
But he disappeared weeks ago.
And we know where he is, and you have to help us find
Why is
him.
that someone else's voice?
We need the plan of the secret passage. The note says that it's in an old trunk in the attic.
Oh, that trunk was sorted out this morning.
We'll
Our
sort it
owner
out
has
this
finally
morning.
decided to throw away all that stuff. Yes.
Throw away that garbage.
Where did he take it?
To hell.
Im named Dakota and Im can do a better Jamaica accent than me.
Why is
in the potato container?
that dog would not survive in Jamaica? So it's like, why are we using that dog for as the example?
So, the notorious Jamaican Siberian Husky.
Police got
Ah, no, don't do this.
We're in trouble. Oh, no, God. Oh, then we'll have to find the plan.
I can't go to jail. Soldier Boy's waiting for me in there.
True, another bunch of stray mongrels.
I have the plan. Let's run for it.
Yeah!
Yeah!
You
Yeah!
did it pretty well, Lucy.
animation.
That police.
What is that fucking sound loop?
Oh, boy, that was close.
Oh boy, that was good. No, she just snaps.
Would you
to the
mind
side.
sitting down, Gina?
Yep.
Animator.
What's that?
What are keyframes?
Something you'll never know about, Butch.
Motherfucker!
That's actually a response to what you just said. What are keyframes? Something you'll never know about, bitch.
God damn it. Oh, that was great.
What? I'm lost. Why are they lowering this piece
Let
of
me
paper?
see it. They did it. It really is the plan from the secret passages.
Secret
Do you understand
Where
that?
the fuck
What?
is
Just
secret
get-
passages mentioned?
Leave me alone for a while.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Secret passage in this normal fucking pound.
Let's concentrate.
Quiet. You too.
The notorious Townsend.
Could work. Looks like we're in luck.
Oh,
The
it's-
entrance to the secret passage is in this room. Somewhere
Paul
back
Logan's
there.
place.
I don't see anything.
It's bound to be covered
I
or hidden.
forgot about
We
that
need to
dog's
scrape away
fucking
the
voice.
earth.
It's the worst.
It legitimately
artist-
is.
Problem though.
Or this
The
dog
way
with the
I
fucking
see it,
shades
one
and
can
hat.
Only open the entrance from the outside.
Do you at least know where it is?
In the
That's-
The state of his
in
head.
the wall.
That is
Wait,
almost
what?
Lucy and
There's
His
so much
glasses are
mess.
blinking. His glasses are
When
blinking.
Charlie lets the hook down, we'll write a note to tell him and try to free the entrance.
Oh my God,
There's
that
a trick to
art.
it.
Get out.
Also, hold on.
The
Let's
first
not-
thing I'm
we're
going
not
to
even
do is
talking
get
about why do
myself
these
a
dogs
great
wear
big
fucking
bag
glasses?
of sausages.
Yeah,
Really good.
I wasn't even on that one yet.
Bones,
Who the fuck is that dog?
Take it easy. We're not out of here yet.
Who's that man? Who is he?
Oh, Charles.
The hook!
Great, now I got that song in my head. Who's that man? Who is he?
Who that man? Who him is?
Who
Who that
is?
boy? Who him is?
It was a terrible handwriting.
Who the fuck
No
is
one can
Calzar?
read it.
None of our viewers know that.
I can. He says that one can open the
They don't need to
door
know.
from the outside, and he wants us to do it. He scratched where the opening is.
Oh, that's directly behind the market.
No, I ain't gonna fucking go to this entire goddamn.
No.
He'll come up with something. I just
Oh,
have.
please.
Why?
Yeah, I've just thought of something.
Please don't do that again.
Oh man, so glad we're using this asset.
Oh, no need to be.
Oh my god, that
Each
was
one of
reused,
us
wasn't
looks
it?
for a child.
I
and
didn't know
follows
Yep,
this.
it was the
I-
exact
We
same
think we belong to them and
thing,
leave us
period.
alone. Yeah, and then we're okay. And if
What?
the children
Why did your voice change
don't
there?
belong to them, the children won't tell on us. Just you wait and see.
Okay,
You wait and
let's try
see.
it. If it works, we'll meet us at
What
the
the
end.
fuck's up with your tail? That man hasn't moved in like 22 years.
These guys are all actually turned into stone by Gorgon.
Yeah.
I'll stare creepily at everyone who walks by.
I'm not the one who calls the police about if my things are stolen. It's always someone else
I
around.
can't look for the entrance now. There are still too many people here. They would notice.
I'm not saying I
You're
call
right.
the police
We're
more
waiting
often
for
if they're
dark.
black. I'm just saying
We can
coloreds
hide in
don't
those
have
shrubs
rights.
until it. No one can there.
Oh, please don't take that out of context.
Just saying we ain't about them coons around here.
Charlie,
Nice
Lucy,
save,
and
Jafar.
Como hid
Thank you.
themselves.
No, bro. I could have left the bus there, but no, I'm a good guy.
Nobody
You could
thought
have
of
left.
sleep.
You could have backed that bus over me.
Excited dogs were waiting for Mr. Bloom
But
to
I took some of that bus.
so that they could finally find the secret passage in the wall.
Why are you saying it like that? That was the worst fucking transition.
Turns and digging. Always two at a time, and one has to
you're
hold
being
watch
picked up
in
by the
case
microphone.
Castor and Pullix come.
Oh shit, sorry, my bad.
Start.
It's all good.
And me.
Start digging. Stop.
Yeah, that's how thing works.
The guards. Who's keeping watch?
Oh my god. Why does this need to be here? Why are you all of y'all keeping guard?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, some guards you guys kept. Good fucking job.
Well, it was my fault.
Fucking that, not one with perception.
I needed to take a pee, and I didn't quite make it to the courtyard.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And to avoid your
Yeah,
noticing
yeah,
it, we
that's the
decided to cover
ridiculous
it
part of
with
it.
sand.
Not the hole in front of him.
Butch. Just
Tell me you're a butch. That's your punishment to clean the whole place out.
learn rebel if it isn't free afterwards.
Clean the blame mirror.
Sorry, Butch. I can't. You're right. But if Castor and Pollock see you
So bad.
Butch, then we'll really be in trouble. You'll just have to leave it to
You'll
Butch.
just have
And
to
the next
leave it,
time
Mom.
someone else can keep watch.
Yeah.
Castor and Pullix
This.
turned up.
You go back and take it.
Castor and Pullix looked in every corner, but luckily they didn't find anything.
God damn it.
The two
How did
finally
they not find anything? What?
Somehow. Holy shit.
Alright, let me check our time. Alright. That's a pretty good place to end there.
Right.
So, bounce
And-
back over.
And yeah, so I didn't fall asleep. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, this time.
Shut up, alright? Shut up, alright?
Alright. Well, I've been Sudaku,
And I'm Denzo.
and this was the Terabad Tuesday podcast. Join us again next week when we may actually keep our schedule again. We did good.
I
for a
think
few
we
weeks.
should be able to keep our schedule now that we're out of, like, holiday
Holidays.
fuck zone.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. What about the
God
trap,
damn.
Stefan?
Hey. We're looking
Fill it
at our
all
trap.